Konnichiwa, minasan, shiokoku ni. Probably not the shortest. It will be the, like, shorter than usual. I don't think it'll be the shortest. I think the shortest I've had was like an hour long. And that was because the game crashed and we just could not bring it back up and I just went to sleep. But if it's around the 1 hour mark, it'll be one of the shortest for sure. So I'm just gonna start since we still got one more battery to get and 2 upgrades before we finally get to fight the last seed. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more than an hour. Dude, if it's less than an hour, I'll be surprised. There's no way. Getting the next 2 upgrades is gonna be at least 30 minutes, and then the boss fights is gonna be another 30 minutes. Bare minimum. But we're in the Pyro homeworld, and they're invading.
We're ready for the final assault, but the base, we need you to disable this defense system. Unit 242 has located its control center.
Meanwhile, I've heard this voice line like 5 times because of my constant traveling to go get the batteries instead of doing this before the batteries. I went to the wrong place. Oops. And there from what I can tell. Yep. Estimations are... You've been pretty good with estimations, so if you agree with me, then I'm confident that that's how it's gonna be. So, pretty much, 1 and 3 have been more or less the same length. At least, stream-wise. With 2 taking the longest, and... Even with the delay, even without the delay that happened in the second game, it still would have taken the same amount of streams, because unless I still did a 4-hour stream midway through, it would have been... Yeah, basically that 4-hour stream would have just been cut to 2 hours instead. Or 3. Something like that. Oh, we're ending on a strong note. Yeah, no, the ending of Prime 3 is a very, very strong ending. The one thing that is very sad that we will not get to see, because I'm not doing 100%, is the 100% cutscene at the end that links into Metroid Prime 4 and Federation Force. And Federation Force also continuing to link into Prime 4. So it's like, you know, even though Federation Force was not a great game, it still continued the hype for Prime 4. So... At the very least, they were prepared for that. For that eventuality. It's so unfortunate that, like, the one spin-off game that Prime... Or, I guess not the one spin-off game, but, like, one of the 2 spin-off games that Prime has had... Okay, I guess there's 3, because if we count Pinball, that's also a spin-off. Nice title? Yeah, absolutely. It is the most accurate title I could come up with. It's an homage. Is it copying if it's an homage? Yeah, it's a little bit. Just a teensy bit. I am honoring his sacrifice with Gandreda. Ending on a freaky note. Yeah. Or starting the end on a freaky note. Let's see, we gotta go up 3. Nope, up 2, actually. I have a multi-level elevator that I can touch different buttons. I like the way that in Prime 2, since they didn't have a way to, like, click stuff, they just made you scan it instead. So you wanna go to this one? You scan that one. Wanna go to the other one? You scan the other one. You work with what you got. The scan is how we interact with everything. And the scan never ends. And that's fine. We're gonna eventually be able to do that. I like how the last beam, or the third beam rather, is literally the very last thing we get here. And this is not the way in. No, the way in is through... I gotta map myself. It's through the other station. I was going the right way. Wait, no, I'm tripping. Wait. Disable the defense system. Get past the acid rain. Hold on a second, I am tripping. They've got me confused now. Okay, so if I go to this one, Transit Station 1A, this leads to the command center. Okay, so I should probably come here, I think. I'm pretty sure I need the suit first. So let's go do that. Let's go get the suit. Because either way, I need to go to the other station to get to the back so that I can disable the thing. I like the the zone being separated by like the trams here in, or the trains, I guess. Tram, train, same thing. It definitely makes it a little more complex the way you navigate between the areas, but at the same time, it's like the slight risk of splitting up the area too much. Nah, I think it's fine for the most part. It's just because of the scale of 3 being on multiple planets, each individual area on the planet feels a lot smaller. I gotta get myself a suit so that I can walk and go places unperturbed. Pirate trains. I love the space pirate planet effectively just being turned into a mega city, mega research facility. It's so accurate to space pirates. Just they don't care a single thing about having planets look beautiful. They just want it to be more base. Have more base. If there is a single unit of space that isn't base, then turn to base. What? Oh. Oh, hi. Have I scanned you? I have. I have not scanned you, though. Oh. More orange LEDs, yes! The planet has trees? Those don't look like orange LEDs to me. Switch them. Interesting. Very interesting. That's where you came from. And now the suit that we want is over here. And in order to get it, I guess it'll have to be... Is it? Do I get the beam first and then the suit? Or is it the suit and then the beam? I don't know, but I'm gonna go figure it out. I don't remember the order I have to do this shit in. So I'm continuously remembering as things happen. And the worst part about that is it becomes too late to remember because I lock myself out of something or I go the wrong way, and then once I've gone the wrong way, I'm just like, oh shit, that's right, it's not this way. Shit. What the? What? Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta turn into a ball. Okay, well. I do appreciate the fact that they're like, yeah, you figured out how to beat Metroids in the past 2 games. I'm gonna throw you a curveball now. Enjoy them phasing through your, missiles. No more freezing them unless you actually wait for them to be mid-attack. Here. Transit, Metroid crash. What I want is over here, so that's orange door. Plasma beam doors beam orange and not red. Well, I guess that's because missile doors are red. So they had to pick a slightly different color. Why did you bounce off of that? That was the floor. Samus. What the hell? Okay, so the acid suit is here. Right there. Hazard shield. And I need to get through all this pipe work. Allow me into your machinery, Space Pirate son. I can be trusted with your stuff. And by that I mean I'm going to use it against you. The Space Pirate technology looks cool. It does. It really does. It's very brutalist, but, like, you know, I wouldn't do it myself, but it does look cool to look at. Is this it? I think this is it. I think I might have to rotate the second one too. Yeah, I have to rotate the second one. Because it's this one. And I didn't notice the thing. It does kind of have that Mass Effect 2 feeling with the Reaper part. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's like... It's a little less rounded, a little more geometric and, like, angular than the Reapers in general, but it does look very... It is very similar. I think it's a little more dystopian than the Reapers, actually. Well, granted, the dystopians are pretty dystopian to begin with, but... Like, I guess not really dystopian is not the word for it, but, like... I actually don't know what word I'm looking for. So I'm gonna continue using dystopian. Like, with the Reaper stuff, it's just, like, full-on machine. And with this one, it's like... Yeah, we're a really fucked up society, and we've turned everything into a machine. Rather than, yeah, there's this godlike machine that is just turning everything into a machine. This is like, more personal machine dystopia than the Reapers. It's just, they're, like, more divine. Dystopian versus dystopian plus, yeah. The Space Pirates play their dystopian subscription. Now we have purple on the suit! I may have to take a nap after the stream. I may be feeling a little... under the weather. Can I scan you, please? Cube, more like hexagon shoulders. They're space pirate angular. It's funny, it doesn't really change the morph ball other than adding those little, like, thingies in the center where you see, like, the, like, that one change is these little, like, hexagons right there that pulse. Too much Metroid? I've overdosed on Metroid. Oh look, more of them. Why is his alarm call a ball? Oh, hi. That might have been overkill. I think his hyper mode ended right as I shot that out. The Metroid got him, boys. I'm ODing on Metroid. I hear an upgrade. Oh. Do I want to get that? Nah. Okay, hazard shield active. We should be able to get the beam now. Is he on the exit? Oh. So that leads to the... Can I take... Ooh, let me see if I can go to the Metroid crash. That might be the way I'm supposed to go. I don't know. I think I just didn't sleep well last night. I'm pretty sure that was it. Like, it hasn't been awful. Like, I don't feel like I'm massive headache. Like, I'm gonna die in the next few hours. But, you know, it's just... Like, that feeling of, like you feel the headache arriving, but it's not really there. My tanks, my energy, my health. Holding cell is locked shut. Considering the fact that this area is called the Metroid Crash, I don't know how I feel about this. What the fuck? Well, that's strange. Right. Well, we're unlocking this, and a bunch of Metroids are gonna come out, I guarantee it. Hopefully you feel better when you... I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'm not dying. I'll be A-okay. Okay, that one's gonna release... Metroid? Maybe not. Are these just empty? They just have a Metroid crash with, like, no Metroids? Damn. Oh. Oh. Oh, there it is. You damn tentacly bastard. Okay. At least you don't do that much damage, actually. But hitting these tentacles is going to be a pain in the ass. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that actually worked that time. For once. Holy. Okay, well, fuck it. Spamming missiles until this breaks. That's like, I guess, super mutated Metroid. Yeah, pretty much. It's like... It's so mutated that it can spawn other Metroids, technically, because it is a Metroid hatcher. So, I guess instead of having a queen, the mutated Metroids have hatchers instead. Okay, buddy. Yeah, because in their own habitat, they're supposed to have queens. It's fucking hideous, yeah. But it's like, it kind of makes sense that it looks like this, because it retains the larval properties, where it's like this floating little orb. It just... The nucleus is now covered by this, like, weird face, and the mouth is on... It has, like, an actual mouth, I guess? Or I guess that's the hatcher part of it. Yeah, it's the hatcher part of it. It's not really a mouth. It's weird. It's weird. The proper Metroids, like the proper evolution, looks more like an animal. This looks like something out of a horror movie. The sus part. The Metrusi. Yeah, with an E, but yeah, pretty much. No, Captain, no. Hey, it's not my fault. Like the Metroids come out of that. You saw it spawn one. I'm not the one to blame. They made it that way. I'm just calling it as I see it. Such a weird design. I mean, like, you said it, I mean, hell, you're not wrong. Where the fuck am I? Will this get me a free energy tank? Or did I go the correct way? Nah, Retro Studios went completely freaky with all the Metroid stuff. Maybe that's why I'm freaky. Maybe Retro Studios cursed me. Maybe I should blame them for all of my problems. Maybe I could. Just get rid of all the accountability. You know, that makes sense. Don't blame others for your freakiness. I will do what I goddamn please. That being said, I wonder how it feels to get pinballed around like that. Can you imagine being the morph ball form and then just getting launched and ricocheting off of every wall? Like, forget Dark Samus or the Boost Guardian, like... Fuck, Gandrada must not have been having a good time, like when she was copying Samus's boost ball and then just like pinballing off the walls. Massive headache. Maybe my headache currently, or like my building headache, is the what a fraction of what Samus feels when she rolls around in morph ball form and bonks into a wall. Lo and behold, I got 3 Discord messages, all while saving. All from different people. What the fuck, man? If it was one person, at least it'd make a little more sense, but Jesus. It's always the same time, too, pretty much. It's either at the start or closing in on the end of the stream, to be honest with you. It's never, like, midway through. Like, midway. The Wii remote will not be tilted. I have a WASD keys. I just gotta close Discord at this point, unless I'm in a call with someone or stream. Just make sure I don't see that big red number. Maybe they're trolling me. I know at least one of them is. For sure one of them is. But I will say, a lot of my friends have this thing where they don't remember schedules. Pattern recognition seems to not be a strong suit. At least in regards to that. Memory skill issue? Yeah, probably. That's a... interesting. Fuck this door, I guess. I don't want to go through there again. Alright, and then from here, Hi. Have you all, heard of our Lord and Savior, Samus Aran? No? Well... you've just met her. Let me suck this door's energy. Just right there on the screen, yeah. So that actually... huh. Skritter. Phazon feeding vermin that usually travel in large group. Hey, they still have some sort of wildlife on this planet. That's kind of nuts. Ship vermin. All praise Samus. Objective completed. Fuck? What do you mean? Highway access. Wait. They just warp in! Were they there the entire time? They didn't warp in, they just like revealed themselves from the shadows. Oh boy. Our Lady of Planet Explosion, Samus, all praise be. This pirate homeworld is not lasting much longer, let's be honest. Samus is on it. What the? Oh shit! Make it go boom. A very divine explosion. Planet go boom. As it was ordained the moment a new Metroid game was announced, a planet must be sacrificed. Oh. Oh hey, we're back here. I'll be taking that. I will very gladly be taking that. So it shall be. Actually, I don't remember if we explode the pirate homeworld at all. I think we don't. I think only the last planet explodes in this one. Don't quote me on that. We might still explode this pirate homeworld. It's one of the homeworlds. So the pirates, like I said before, like they set up multiple homeworlds, and the best way to think about pirates and the way they look is their aesthetics should be based off of which homeworld they're from. Or rather, which station they're, like, which planet they're going to be staying in for long-term periods. They're freaky like that. And I believe that specific question was asked because it, like, they're like, hey, space pirates look different in every game. What gives? Are they different species? And then the devs literally said, no, they just like to change themselves. They've never revealed the true homeworld, at least not yet. That being said, I don't particularly think the space pirates would care if we destroyed their true homeworld as long as they're not dead. They'll find another one and they'll keep coming back like roaches. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have some special interest on their homeworld that is helping them significantly. Some sort of mainframe. Or the divine edicts of the space pirate doctrine. A giant space pirate. Hey, we've seen a few of those. One of them even has a name. Bruh. What the? That's so weird. Why is it like losing targeting? Am I just not allowed to target through walls? That's some bullshit. That's what that is. The emulator bugs. No, I think that's actually just a... I'm pretty sure that's just a Prime 3 thing. I think it's just the missiles being weird. I think that one specifically is just a Prime 3 thing. Hey look, we're gonna dig Phazon rocks. You really gotta ask yourself the question, how long has the Leviathan seed been in... Actually, no. That question is not necessary. Because we know how long the Leviathan seed has been here, and it'll be once we meet the Guardian. I guess a bunch of the planet's rocks really just turn to Phazon really fucking quickly, though. I gotta give it to them. They have such precise tools that they can make a half pipe with a drill. That's kind of insane if you really think about it. At that size, anyways. Meanwhile, the drill makes some weird pattern this time around. Oh no, it's just leaving a good chunk of it. All that exposed rock for a missile? Yes. Yes. Gimme. I find it funny that the one time the space pirates were able to reverse engineer Samus's weapons, they didn't do it to create weapons, they did it to create suits of armor that were only vulnerable to a specific one of her weapons. Like, I feel like there's an issue there with that logic. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Big brain space pirate. Hey, they stole Mother Brain from the Chozo. Let's just put it there. I'm pretty sure the only brain the space pirates have is either stolen or Ridley's. I mean, damn, Dark Samus took over the entire fucking operation in this sector of the galaxy, so like... it really is just other people doing shit for them. Or here. Is this just to come back up? Yeah, it's just to come back up. Well, they got me. Again. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck? You. What the fuck? And this... oh my god. Oh wait, that's just stunned. Right. That's as far as that goes. Even their ships look like crabs. The thing is, these aren't their ships. They made this from Phazon bullshittery. Oh my god, that was way too damn close for comfort. They're taking like concepts from the Leviathan seeds and just going, yeah, we're gonna turn this into a drone. These beams, I remember these beams. I remember these beams specifically because they remind me a lot of Treasure Planet. Literally where the treasure is. I guess the mother lode, the horde. Like the final thing where there was like those beams and it was in the core of the planet and they're shooting it into the core and that's what's actually stabilizing it or whatever. Yeah. Reminds me a lot of that. I feel like the space pirate... I see what you mean. Yeah, at the end. Yep. I feel like the space pirate... oh my god. The space pirates probably stabilized their planets that have been turned into machine worlds exactly the same way. Because at the end of the day, that planet that they were on was a machine world. Can I go backwards? No, I didn't. What a nostalgia throwback. Yeah, dude, it's my favorite Disney movie. Without question. Based and pirate pilled. Absolutely. We make our treasure hoard, we're putting it on a machine planet at the core. No one will suspect that. Here's where Captain is the way he is. Maybe. Just a little bit. Okay, so I need to get this. Can't go through there. But I can touch this. We're gonna fight some, if I remember correctly. There's gonna be some bullshit down here. Yep. A bunch of space pirates. I was expecting something a little bigger, I'm not gonna lie, but they're sucking up rocks! Oh, okay, never mind. They're not using to stabilize shit. It's a mining beam. Pretty sure I'm supposed to break these, no? Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to go in as a ball into this? I don't remember. Maybe not. I think I'm just supposed to put bombs. Am I? I guess not. Okay, wait. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just being real goofy about it. Get in the damn thing! Get in the tube, Shinji! We're gonna turn you into paste! Forget the mech. You're gonna become the soup that powers me. Bye-bye! This is kind of brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, fuck. Yes, keep hyper moding. That's gonna save you. Evangelion ending soup is real. Hey, if they want to fuck around with the galaxy, we're going to Evangelion ending soup the entirety of the Space Pirates. Keep mutating yourselves. You're eventually all gonna turn into one swarm of indistinguishable primordial soup. Oh, I killed him by accident. Go grab your ledge. See if it saves you, anybody. Go! They are the stepping stones to my glory. Every space pirate vaporized and turned into ash and dust is a step closer to victory. First we atomize them, then we atomize their planet. I gotta see if it's possible to shoot these without the X-ray visor out. Or if there's like some sort of flag that they set where you need the visor turned on. Also, the 2 upgrades took me 45 minutes, so yeah, we're good on time. Now there is a second door I kind of want to go through. Okay, can I? Nope. This is one of my favorite beams. It's just so cool. The sound effect is awesome. It's subtle. It's not loud. And then, like, fully charged, you get these little 3 thingies. I don't know. It's fucking sick. I love this beam. Purple. The beam looks like the wavelength beam design. Yeah, kinda, a little bit. Mining drill appears stuck. Stands indicating the trajectory must be loosened before it will move. There we go. Oh look, little critters. Have I scanned you guys? No. There actually is life on this. Oh. Of course it's all scavengers. Why wouldn't it be? Huh? Red fire, use ice beam design. Green fire, use wave beam design. Yeah. Well, technically this isn't really like fire. This is just really high frequency energy, which obviously is very hot. Wait. Oh, this is back to Phazon Quarry. Is there anything up here? Oh! Green beam! Bro, I love this beam so much. And this one's using the it actually is using the configuration of the wave beam too, so you know, you're definitely correct about that. Technically speaking, I can't remember if it's the wave beam. It should be the wave beam. Yeah. The wave beam in the older games wasn't like an electric signal or whatever. It was what allowed you to shoot through walls. So the fact that this uses the wave beam design and it lets you shoot through certain walls is pretty accurate. It's so cool. Not with this, yeah, these blue walls, the Phazon walls, yes. We can shoot through the Phazon walls. In the 2D games, you use the wave beam to shoot through walls. And there was a special ending unlocked, 75%. Yay! It's not 100% though. Yeah, so like if you can see, I can actually shoot through the Phazon walls. What the hell? Hi. You guys are chilling there, right? I don't need to bother you. There's a beam in the 2D games that I always mispronounce, literally always mispronounce. So I grew up reading the name of that beam and it's Spazer. Now, normally, a not ESL person, or someone that has half a brain cell, would realize that Spazer Beam, like Spacer, because it spaces out your shots, and you can shoot like an AoE. I read it as Spazzer. I don't know fucking why. Don't ask me. I guess it makes people spaz out. Maybe. I don't know. ESL moment. I think it's also just like only seeing the word in text and never hearing it pronounced. Because I know there's a lot of people that aren't ESL that have only seen certain words in books, and using whatever context clues they have from like what they've learned, they'll pronounce these read-only words wrong. Sure shit doesn't help that fucking English borrows from other languages far too much. I know I'm supposed to be helping them, but now I have the upgrades to actually be able to help them. So now we go here. Gotta love that the mining site dock is covered in shit. For the amount of mechanical complexities that the Space Pirate have, they do leave some shit to neglect on the wayside. It is very telling of who they are and who they choose to be. And behold, we get this beam, and now we can only use it for the last 10% of the game. Now, my goal is... there can be accessed through... not here. I believe I go through here, right? The courtyard? No. Let me just figure it out and actually see it. I don't just spend like a minute looking at the map just to be wrong anyways. Okay, no, yeah, we go through here. Spazer Beam. You know, what's funny is, before I played the 2D Metroid games, I actually played this custom game back in Warcraft 3. I can't remember the name exactly. It's bothering me that I can't remember the name exactly, but it was this old custom game that was like an RPG sort of thingy, and you would pick a video game character, and like you'd play with other people, obviously. And then one of them was Samus, and one of her like upgraded abilities was the Spazer Beam, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time I ever saw that while playing Warcraft 3 in a custom game. I remember Earthworm Jim also being a character in that, and like a few things. I can't remember what it was called for the life of me. I'm pretty sure if I went back to find it. It was cool. It was a cool game. Custom game. God, there's so many cool custom games in Warcraft 3 that I was just... Why did I do that? Why am I doing that? What? Enemy mass appears resistant to normal attacks, but could probably be overloaded with Phazon energy. Oh! Oh! I know what you're for. If I remember the name, it was like... It has to have been something like Video Game Quest or something like that, but that feels too generic. Video Game RPG? That was probably it. That was probably it. Like, it feels like too generic, but it definitely probably is just generic at that point. I mean, it was a custom game, so... They were so much fun. A lot of them were so much fun. Alright, cool. Turns out I can just do that. Just jiggle peek. Heck, it was thanks to Warcraft that mobile was ordered. Exactly. We had... Well, actually, that's not entirely correct. It's, StarCraft is where it actually started, but Warcraft 3 made it much more popular. And the Legion Tower Defense games are so good, too. Yeah, yeah. Pelvis. Weird robot head. Hook. Open pelvis. Yeah. A lot of games that exist now actually should be thanking Warcraft 3 and StarCraft because of the custom games. So for example, Among Us and any game that plays like Among Us can thank its origins to games in Warcraft 3 custom games like Who's the Killer, Parasite, Metastasis, Symbiote, Phase Killer, so on and so forth. Hey, we can headshot these. And just instant kill them with the Nova Beam. Amazing. Your Phazon plating means jack shit to me. I have something that goes right through. There were so many tower defense custom games. Like, actually insane amounts. Excuse me. Who did that? Oh, because you're fucking cracked out right now. What? What do you mean hyper mode failure? What? I have never seen that before. That's never happened to me. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, even when they're in hyper mode, that actually just straight up kills them. Interesting. I didn't think that the Nova Beam could kill them even in hyper mode that quickly, but I guess it does. That's neat. I'll take it. Which one of you fucks? It's you. Yeah, it auto-targets their head. Never mind. I don't even need to have the X-ray visor out. Actually, maybe I do for this one. Nope. Huh. Cool little detail I guess I missed. You'll never take me alive! Actually. I guess it's a little finicky. But apparently it does one-shot them even in hyper mode, so that's something to keep in mind. You guys all need to stop phasing in. I'm about to kill everything on this planet, so just surrender already. No more defense system for you guys. And then the ships come in, and we get an all-out battle. Actual space stuff, sci-fi stuff happening in my sci-fi game? More likely than you think. Alright, now from here, we can just leave through... not there. Oh, because I know what that is. That is our last outs.
Outstanding job, Samus. I knew the Federation could count on you. I've given the order to begin the invasion.
The
I'm heading down
invasion.
there with the troops. Meet me at these coordinates.
We get to talk to more NPCs. And by more, I just mean Admiral Dane again. I get to see, like, properly which path I need to take. Oh yeah, yeah, it's just Skyway access, so we just go straight from here. To the 3rd floor? Yes. High energy means hot, which means we can open orange doors with it. Easy. And we can see them fighting in the skybox, isn't that cool? Oh, hi. You would. The moment I go to kill you instantly, you go hyper mode. You would, coward. Alright, wait, how am I supposed to meet him here if it's raining acid? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. But what if the wind, like, swoops it to the side?
Outstanding work, Samus. I don't say this often, but I sure am impressed. That said, you've still got work to do. Up ahead is the pirate cargo line that leads to the sea. There is a large security door located at the end. 4 demolition troopers are needed to open the final door, so you need to make sure enough of them make it safely through this area.
I'm not letting a single one die. And if I do, you can execute me on the spot.
Help along the way. Once we get there, it's up to you to finish the job. We're right behind you, Samus. Do some damage.
Yeah, thinking back on it, considering the fact that destroying a seed... Yeah. Considering the fact that destroying a seed released corruption and it made Samus's thing worse, I can't imagine that any one of the other hunters destroying a seed would mean, like, I don't think they would survive. Or at the very least, they'd be corrupted. Please not like this. I love the Demolition Trooper armor. Bro, they look so cool. Kinda sad that they have weaker armor plating for some reason. Go, my soldiers! Go, my army! The captain goes out on his own terms. Oh god! That has happened to me way too many times in Destiny, where there's like train sections and the Sparrow and shit. It gets me. It always gets me. My health is a very small sacrifice in comparison to what these Demolition Troopers are doing. Alright, boys. To the other side we go. Before the train destinies us again. Bro, those Sparrow sections with anything that can just like hit you and blow your shit up is so funny. finicky vehicle. And then they added the hoverboards, and while the hoverboards are fucking cool too, they're... I promise, if you have a hard time controlling the Sparrow, you will have a hard time controlling the boards. I don't know if you ever managed to get one, but if they keep them in D3, you will know what I mean. I got you boys covered. Get on that. No! They added hoverboard. Yeah, they're basically just like Sparrows. They're the base, almost identical in function, but they do have some like cool, neat stuff, and cosmetically they're different. So they're interesting. They're like an option if you don't wanna be on a bike. I'm not walking the plank, they haven't died yet. The demolition troopers are all alive. I see 12 out of 12 on that screen. No. That was a regular GF trooper. I said the demolition troopers. First off, I am not... I will go back, actually. I'll go back and check to make sure I said demolition troopers. But, like, you can't save... You actually just cannot save the GF troopers for the most part. Like, the ones that are on top of the platforms, they will die. Making sure none of them are behind me. Go, my army of demolition! Guys! Oh, fuck! Wait, these are new. Okay, you guys said you had weaker armor. Why are you stancing the fuck up? Like, without cover? What is wrong? Oh, shit. I lost one. Well... No. He literally just stood there, man. How am I supposed to save him from that? I can only target one at a time. Guys, as soon as Prime 3 is over, I gotta get executed. Airlock me. No suit. No suit. Leave me in my jacket. My power suit remains off. Just airlock me. Demolition Trooper. Explosives-based weaponry, and their fucking armor is weaker than the regular trooper. I don't understand the logic.
Thanks for all the help back there, Samus. I almost thought we weren't gonna make it when those commandos showed up. We owe you one.
Yeah, you sure as shit do. One of you guys just stood there and ate shit for some reason.
The entrance to the seed should be just through this cargo door. We'll keep the area clear while you go on ahead. Good luck.
Alright, this might be a hot take. I don't mind there being NPCs in general in Metroid. I know we've said it, and like this is probably like me beating the horse dead into the water at this point, but it's like there's certain sections where people interacting with Samus actually is quite nice. It's just, you know, as we've said time and time again, there is a balance. Beat that horse. Oh, you know I will. These Umas need training. I forgot how long this section, or this specific the Umas got to him. In my defense, or well, okay, maybe not in my defense, but I'm not so far gone that I play the game. I know of their existence. I see them on my feed. I laugh, I upvote, and I move on. Yeah, no, I don't play the gacha game. No, I'm good. My gacha relies solely on okay. my gacha addiction is solely Android and gun women. Pirate Commander. Resistant to most weaponry. Yeah, you know what? This isn't most weaponry. Where are the other two? Come on, corrupt me. Corrupt me so I can... There we go. Who the fuck's still alive? Buddy, what's your problem? Yeah, that red guy's a little tough because I didn't heal prior to this. He took what? 3, 4 energy tanks? It's not that bad. But yeah, I can't do the Uma game because, unfortunately, I like women that actually can whoop my ass, and while Gold Chip technically could kick me through a solid steel door, that's not the type of whoop ass that I'm really expecting. I like enforcer women like Samus, Nikita, Alec kinda counts, Delta, you know, Jujuan, Jane Doe, Evelyn, that's my gacha. The ones that will actually just kill me. Bombing run, let's go! Also, I'm standing right next to it. May not be my brightest plan. Whatever it is that got into Retro Studios where they said, yeah, we absolutely need Samus to just stance the fuck up every time she's in shot, I respect it. And I'll attribute it to her just being absolutely pissed at having to kill 3 other bounty hunters against her will. Last seed, we get to explode the pirate seed. We remove the seed from the pirates once and for all, and then Phazon will never be a problem again. Scritters. How can they make sure that if you somehow manage to get to this point, like, without the tools that you need, they still make you need to use a screw attack to get there? Lol. Wait, does this thing have a name? Or is it just tentacles hide is durable? Okay, so it doesn't have a name. Alright, you ready to see why the Leviathan seed progressed so quickly on the pirate homeworld? Where's the Guardian? It's Ridley! Ridley actually let himself get corrupted by the Leviathan. Homie is actually willing to do anything just to get back at Samus. For killing him a fucktillion times. Alright, sadistic space dragon. Time for you to eat shit, buddy. Permanently this time. It's not gonna be permanently. If Ridley shows up in 4, I won't be surprised, but, like... how are they gonna make him different from the past 3? Or past 2 in Prime, I guess. Ow, he bit me! How the fuck did I miss that? Huh. Interesting. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I have to do that after. Give me that ass! Ow. And man, even the primes he doesn't show up in. Yeah, the even primes, yeah. Bro, I misread that so bad, I'm so sorry. Implying we get a 5 and 6, like a second trilogy. It'd be funny as fuck if it's literally just, he shows up in 5, but not in 6. I love the way he moves in this fight, dude. Like, they made him so much more agile. And it's like, yes, in Prime 1, he flew, but, like, on the ground, it was literally dash, and that's about it. Stop turning around, damn you! Let me shoot your chest! Let me shoot my Phazon all over your chest! Oh, okay, yeah, that's a problem. Internal joints seem vulnerable. You mean... tail swipe! Buddy. What the fuck is that, man? You're just like yeeting yourself straight at a wall. It's like a fucking football tackle directly ignoring everything else going on, man. You're smarter than that, aren't you? You're also mega sadist, so... fuck. Fuck. Why are you clawing at the ground like that? You're not a dog! Just because I call you big dog doesn't make you one. Fuck! Shit! Open your mouth! As I miss. Where he opens his mouth while he dashes, I could just risk it, actually. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, God! Ow. Got your ass! What the? If we risk it, we get rewarded. It's that simple. We just gotta keep risking it. Okay, so he becomes a carpet bomber. That's cool. Isn't it? I love that his, in the minimap, in the radar, like, he's composed of 1,000 different little dots that actually look like a little dragon. It's so cool, because you can see the wings flapping, too. I love it. Bro, that's such a nice detail. Ooh! You coward! Okay. Maybe I don't hit him like that. Oh, you're not gonna dash after that, huh? Huh! I don't remember this specific fucking move of his. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not remember him doing that shit. Get caught. I'll do it again. All that Phazon, all that power, and I'm still better than you, big boy. How many times is this? 9? Alright, Samus, you can do this. You're fine. It's just a little blue tumor inside your chest. Ah yes, the final suit. Look how similar that armor and the way that, like, the little details on the armor start looking to Dark Samus, by the way. I love this suit's progression. You can start seeing, like, the veins and stuff in the cracks. One nudge away from turning into Dark Samus, for real. Watch it pop. Overloaded with Phazon. Samus will be fine. It's not like we're going to go fight Dark Samus in a place full of Phazon, right? I couldn't possibly get corrupted there. Just, you know, don't lose. I just want to point out as a reminder, in Prime 1 and 2, we didn't need to do this to the seeds. They kind of exploded after we killed the Guardians, which is why I mentioned earlier when we first beat Moganar, that I'm pretty sure the Metroid Prime and the Emperor Ing both consumed the seed and became the actual seed itself. It would make sense given how much more wild their transformations were in comparison to like the Guardians in Prime 3.
Samus, you have successfully destroyed the last remaining seed as detected by our systems. The spread of Phazon corruption has been stopped. This is a great day for the Federation. However, there is...
Alternatively, it could just be they didn't think about it yet until they made Prime 3.
Skytown's Aurora Unit 217 reports that it has discovered the origin of the Leviathan attacks. It appears that this is where Dark Samus and her main pirate force are stationed. Destroying them will require a full-scale attack. Unfortunately, this location is so far away it cannot be reached by conventional space travel. We must instead create a wormhole to reach it. The pirates have constructed a Leviathan battleship which is in orbit around this planet. If we can board this battleship, we may be able to force it to open a wormhole. Large
And that's how all the seeds have been spreading.
with a warp device are traveling between the pirates' planet and the Leviathan battleship. It appears the pirates are using this warp device to link to the ship. We will upload the coordinates.
Didn't I need something in the Valhalla to get to this point? Alright, hold on. What's the closest? What's the closest way? Oh yeah, because it's through this transit station right here, which is yeah, where we were. Okay, yeah. So regular travel. Now I could go to the Valhalla before we do that, but I think I'll just do it the way they want me to do it and do it this order. I think the Leviathans are a very cool concept as well. I love the idea of Phase being a living planet sending out, like, meteors to, I suppose, spread its seed, for lack of a better term. To germinate the galaxy with more of itself. But I'm definitely curious to see what the new plot point for Prime 4 is going to be, because there's no way there's still Phazon after all that. Right? After everything we do in this game, like, it just doesn't really make that much sense to me for there to still be Phazon. Unless there's some dickhead who made, like, a mini... I mean, I guess that's how the planet reproduces. Yeah, that's why I said it that way. It's just... It seems to be, like, a recent thing. Well, maybe not, because the Talon one was there for several, like... years. Like, that the Phazon on Talon 4 was there for a while. And the spread of Phazon on the pirate homeworld was literally just accelerated by the space pirates themselves. So, naturally speaking, and Dark Samus, I guess. But, like, before Dark Samus, I guess, like, the Leviathan seeds took for fucking ever to... Maybe they didn't use the wormholes, and maybe that's something that... I don't remember. Like, there's some details that I'm definitely missing. That I should read scan logs for that would probably help me figure it out. Oh, shit. But, for all intents and purposes, my assumption is Phase is the only one. Yeah, when in doubt, read, absolutely. My current theory, Phase is the only one that was fully developed, like a fully adult Phazon planet. The first of its kind. And we never let any of the seeds take root. There could potentially be more seeds, like, randomly in space. I doubt they're gonna use that as a plot point. For some reason. But at the same time, I'm sure Silux wants more than just some flimsy little Metroids. And, like, the device that the Galactic Federation is protecting at the beginning of Prime 4 that we see in the trailers, I'm almost certain that's, like, the portal generator. Is it wormhole? Is it time travel? I'm pretty sure it's time travel. What is it, like... You know, you get me? Maybe it's time travel because it's a wormhole to another side of the galaxy, and because the wormhole works in funky ways, it's technically in the past, yada yada yada, or in the future, yada yada yada. I don't know. I'm spitballing my theories before I get to touch the game. I can, however, say with full certainty that, at the bare minimum, Dark Samus should be completely dead. 100%. Like, there's no way. Oh, actually, I think I know what it is. GFS Valhalla is what gets us the exact coordinates. That's what it is. Also, from a little bit of lore information regarding Phazon and Phase and Talon 4 and all that jazz, the Chozo did discover, and I guess actually it's technically through Prime 3 that we learned this. Technically speaking, the Chozo did know about the Phazon before it impacted Talon 4. Here we go.
Samus, it seems we have detected that the abandoned ship vault. It is possible that we don't.
It is possible that they're just giving you the hand. It's like, no, the command codes are there. But, in Prime 3, in one of the scan logs in Elysia, you find out that the Chozo did know about Phazon before it struck Talon 4.
Samus,
so, here's the interesting bit of information, though. Despite the fact that they knew about Phase and Phazon before it struck Talon 4, the Chozo in Elysia were going to continue doing research into Phase, but somehow, mysteriously, all of their research, all of the data, all of the information, lost. And the people who were, the Chozo who were studying Phase, dead. So... I'm not making any implications here, just a little bit of a theory, but to me, that sounds like someone had their hands in trying to control Phazon before Dark Samus existed, and it's definitely not Space Pirates, because the Space Pirates cannot compete with the Chozo at fucking all. My theory is the Mawkin, Ravenbeak's tribe, were like, yeah, we can't really do the Metroids anymore, let's go fuck shit up with this weird blue thing on the other side of the galaxy, why not? So if we see anything Chozo related in Prime 4, I will be vindicated. Especially if it mentions anything regarding Phazon. It's always the Chozo. Yeah, man. The only reason that they stopped being prominent in the galaxy is because they were fighting with each other. And the Mawkin and the Thoha are just there like, yeah, we have completely different ideologies, by the way. And the only ones who can control the Metroids is the Thoha, and the Mawkin are just there like, no, we want them as weapons to conquer the galaxy, by the way. I love Metroid lore. I love Bird Civil War.
Samus, we have received a planet was detected at the epicenter. We have named this planet
Phase. Very, very cool, very creative name. Also, it turns out I actually did have more than an hour and a half. I'm probably gonna reach into maybe 2 to 2.5 hours. So, I'm pleasantly surprised. Not a short stream. Yay! I had genuinely forgotten how long that last section is with the Space Pirate Homeworld. And I'm glad I got the batteries last stream. I did, in fact, manage to time it right somehow. Pure instinctual knowledge from past encounters. But now we're actually in the last stretch. We're in the very last stretch, and getting through the Valhalla with all the upgrades is significantly easier than trying to do it earlier. Hello? Oh, have I finished scanning these? I have not. Phazon Shriek Bats. Bro, they're not bats! They're like centipede! They're gross as fuck! I wonder, Well, that makes this so much easier. I can't jump over the lightning. I'm sad. But yeah, my main theory is the axolotl race that I completely forgot their name already because I haven't played Prime 4 and I've only seen their name through like the promotional material. I think they were in contact with the Chozo. I'm almost certain of it. It always has to loop back around to the Chozo one way or another. Now the question is, how? Or rather, why? This way. No hoppers yet. No Metroids phasing through the walls yet. Ow. What the fuck? The upgrade is probably under the elevator. I... Oh no, I got louder as I went up, so it's actually above. Yeah, there we go. I'll be taking that. More missiles makes the last fight easier, yeah? Oh. One thing I'll admit that makes certain games, especially like certain MMOs, very humorous and very like enjoyable is stuff like Destiny, where they say like the actions that the players take are oftentimes canon in the universe. So imagining some idiot like Nova bombing himself off the tower is very funny. I say that in reference to me just, you know, bouncing around like an idiot with the morph ball. Oh, yes, this section. The Delta P section. We're in space, technically. Bro, I would kill for a segment in another Metroid Prime game, or even a 2D Metroid game, where it's, like zero gravity outside a spaceship, kind of like Deepstone Crypt or Vesper's Host in Destiny. And, like, actively making Samus feel weightless. Not like in Frigate Orpheon, where there was, like, some artificial gravity. Oh, that guy was dead. Impaled on an energy scythe before being thrown into the canisters. Ah, a space pirate killed him. Came through the wall. He got killed by Metroid through the wall. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. How do you... Yeah. He never stood a chance. Actually just got horror movie. Well, that's horrifying. Can we not absorb dead troopers? Please get off of him. They're eating them! These poor dudes didn't do anything. They're not even part of the bad part of the Galactic Federation that's, like, experimenting with Metroids and shit. I could be wrong, actually. Considering the fact that all the Metroid shit that happened in Federation Force was, in fact, similar troopers. Ah, motherfucker. Control mechanism within wall has likely malfunctioned. That means I gotta repair something, and I gotta go inside the walls. Oh! That's right, the AU got kidnapped. Turn power to local stations. There we go. I thought it was gonna be like a repairing with the beam. I don't think we've... I don't remember if there is one of those in here or not, but I'm gonna take a guess and go maybe. Also, I love the standardized energy cell design that even the space pirates were using. Like, yes, they may be pirates, but they still adhere to universal galactic standards for technology. For energy usage. So that it can be stolen from them, like a pilot in Titanfall 2 yoinking that shit from someone else. I'm sorry, but my Honda Accord needs this battery more than your BT. Why do I have to fight 3 of these? How could you do this to me? Bruh. Bro, what the fuck? I don't want to fight you here. Hey, I got 3 of them. Okay, you're gonna be here, right? Not down there? You fucker. Woo! He gets so close, I can't use the missiles that close, bro. Doesn't matter. There's gotta be an easier way to... I found the easier way to kill it. Never mind, I'm just actually stupid. Just one-shot it straight in the mouth. Literally just bloop, done. Fight's over. Apparently Metroids are more fragile when you have a high-frequency beam that goes straight through the outer shell. Stop Delta P'ing me! He's dragging the body! Seven, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6. Oh. Oh, he neck broken. That's unfortunate. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure of our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power.
No, you. No!
Implant into sentient planet, which is the source of all Phazon.
He's already corrupted. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh no! The poor guy! I feel bad for that Aurora unit, man. He got yoinked. Wait, I haven't used up all the batteries. You don't technically need all 9 batteries. Unless I'm wrong, I haven't used up all of them.
The data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate. It is likely that this code could allow us to control the Leviathan in orbit above the pirate home world. Find a way onto the Leviathan and use that code.
I think you literally just have to, not waste the batteries that you do have. That would explain a little bit. I don't remember getting some of those batteries. I think bare minimum you do need 5, though. But I could be wrong. Yeah, there's definitely some of the batteries I don't remember getting. And I just happen to remember the rooms and shit. Might be why. Because the left room, that's 2 batteries I don't need. Because all that was for the missile expansion. And I'm pretty sure there is a room, or an area. Yeah, I haven't accessed this area yet. I'm gonna check what's over there. I'll be quick. We gotta save the Aurora unit, one way or no— Son of a bitch. Excuse me. No! What the fuck is in here? There is a battery here. I'm confused. Do you guys have a— Nope, you don't. Yeah, I remember this room because I always— used to come to the Valhalla before having the Nova Beam, but you can't take the batteries from here. They're just stuck. Yeah, you can take— You can put one here. But this isn't necessary for the command code. And then I think you can put one more here. And these are the last 2. So yeah, you only need 5. To get the command code, you only need 5. You just can't. At least I get the scan logs here. Huh. What's that? How weird. Now, I should have been looking at the screen when the little cutscene played, because now I have no fucking clue how the fuck to get out again. My eyes are not working. Here we go. No, that's not what I need. Guys, I know I'm dumb for, like, not looking at my screen when I needed to. Yes, it's through this hole. Where is the entry point? Oh. It was literally just because I wasn't looking during the cutscene that shows you which way to go, by the way. What the fuck? Oh! That's what this is for. Lol. Is this a door? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's not even glasses. I just need to pay the fuck attention when I complete a puzzle. I wasn't looking at the screen. I went to look at chat like a freaking animal. I was like, yep. I go look somewhere else now. I can't, I genuinely cannot do that in Prime 4. I have to just pay the fuck attention. So there will be times where I'm just not going to read as some things are happening. And that should be fine, I think. Because I'll still read. As soon as we're back into gameplay. Or maybe not as soon as we're back into gameplay, but as soon as I have like an actual moment to breathe. Alright, yeah, so, confirmed. Unlike the previous games, you don't need all 9 artifacts to be able to clear it. But if you, accidentally consume a couple, you will need to get more. Luckily, as per usual, they always tell you where they all are, so it's not that bad. You just gotta get into the Valhalla and go read everything. They'll inform you. Ooh, those little stutters are scary every single time. I don't want the game to crash. Wrong planet. Thank you very much. I clicked the wrong place. Alright, now we're actually in the last stretch. We're about to fight the final boss. We just need to get to the seed, fly over to Phase, and kick ass. What's up, guys? This is the very end game. It all ends now. Within the next 30 minutes, probably. The ball, it's so blue. Yeah, I love this suit. Like, the Phazon corruption aside, the Phazon... Well... It's a good thing we talked about it yesterday, too. Onwards. We're almost there. Almost there. I think this is the one time where the final, like, teleport to the final area is technically in a completely hostile environment. Because, like, yes, Prime 2's is technically in the Dark World, but it's... that temple was still built by the Luminoth, and they were still protecting, you know, like, and doing... the Luminoth were still technically there. Whereas, Prime 1, it was a Chozo temple. And then this one, Seed, in the Pyre Homeworld.
Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to Phase. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus.
I don't think you mind me being here, do you? I can't shoot it. Oh, it doesn't react to me shooting it. That's sad. It's the end game! Well, I guess the teleport isn't technically... I don't know, it's weird. Because, like, yeah, it's here, but at the same time, we go back to the other ship and teleport through there. It's a little fucky. I kind of wish we would have just gone with the Leviathan and gone back to Phase using the Leviathan, but it's whatever, I guess.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phase is opened, there is no... Please be sure to prepare yourself.
I will admit as well, the kind of back and forthing here at the end is not great. Going to the command to the Leviathan to get the thingy, just to come back and go back to your ship, go to another ship, just to go to Phase. It's like we really could have just gone to Phase. We really could have just gone to Phase from the Leviathan, or had my let me jump out of the Leviathan, my ship picks me up, and from there we go straight to like the Olympus. Like I don't need to walk back this entire way. Like it's like you said, it's just a fetch quest. It's like, it doesn't take that long, technically. It's just mildly annoying. It could have been done without. Did I never scanned that. That's mine now. Oh, actually, there's one thing that I will say is kind of an improvement in Prime 3 over like the previous Primes, and this is just kind of like a convenience thing. So if you ever want to get 200% or like 100%, you know what stuff you're missing because you'll have question marks over it. So you can look up, hey, I'm missing this thing, and then look it up. That's assuming you want to look it up and just, you know, aren't just like completely doing it yourself. Alright. Yeah, literally this all could have been like one sequential cutscene where you see Samus jump out of the Leviathan onto her gunship, go into the Olympus, and we see this. Yeah, like leading directly into this.
Samus's ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. Leviathan Command, you are clear to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation Titus.
I have a feeling they probably just didn't think about it and just wanted to have like the oh yeah phase. Also, I love being able to see where the textures for the planets connect in one spot. And then there's Samus. Everyone else is like fighting of super high octane, and Samus is just chilling. I'm just gonna zoop on by, right, everybody? Bye bye. Mass Effect all over again. Yeah, at least they don't give you the illusion of choice in this game. There's one ending and one ending only. I love Mass Effect, but I'm gonna shit talk it wherever I can. I hope that with Mass Effect 4, they at bare minimum redeem the ending of 3. But I'm holding my expectations nice and low. Also, what did I say earlier about Samus going to a planet full of Phazon while corrupted? It's never gonna stop growing. We gotta get rid of all the Phazon forever, permanently, otherwise this is fucking cooked. This is a cool little detail, though. This is really cool. Permanently in hyper mode, by the way. Semi-sentient tentacles. No profile matches data banks. Yeah, because no one's ever been to Phase. Phase is like so far away in the galaxy. If it even is in the Milky Way. It's just... It's fucking somewhere. Ew. As a way to defend itself, yeah, right. I like how even the healing, like, you know, it changes. It's so cool. There's so many little details that just make sense that I'm glad that even with the problems of Prime 3, like, they still genuinely love the Prime games, and you can see, like, all the love that was put into it. We do not fuck with this. We do not fuck with this. Why are there... Well, I'm asking why there's Metroid eggs here, as if... I've never had that happen to me before. I don't remember that, ever. Probably because I scanned it last time. Can't grab smooth surfaces, lol. You can't grab my balls. Oh, yeah! So, fun fact, red Phazon isn't the only other color of Phazon. Black Phazon is, a thing. Black Phazon is a thing, and kinda dangerous. Or maybe it's like, Black Phazon maybe is not dangerous, maybe it's like more inert Phazon. Could be. But, they definitely don't sugarcoat the fact that, like, at the moment you notice that, it's like, oh shit. There's probably a lot more, variation to this blue goop than we thought previously. With the EMB Black Phazon, it may be? That could be the implication that they're trying to go for, but I don't know. Because, like, the Black Phazon is here on Phase. We haven't really seen it anywhere else. And there's Blue Phazon on Ether. As far as I'm aware, it's never been, like, shown anywhere else. So, like, I have no idea. Oh! The fucking screw attack is blue, too! I forgot about that detail. Holy shit. Everything is blue, yeah! No more green beam, now we get blue beam! Permanently! Oh, so, this is weird. The fact that Tangleweed is in Phase leads me to believe that the Tangleweed that we see in Prime 1 and Prime 2 come from Phase and weren't native to the planet. Ow. Fuck's sake. Ew. Wait, that thing clears Phazon from me. That's not bad. Oh my god! Hi. They made Phase fucking big. Oh. Ew. Yeah, we probably don't want to break that open, huh? Why are you getting so close to me? Go away! God, I love the blue beam. When in doubt, ball. I read the lore entry for it too. The optical organs being protected, and then I, yeah, gooped it. I don't remember Phase being this long, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm... Whoa, hi. Considering the interior mouth kind of looks like the Metroid hatchery mouth, that might be some sort of, like, Omega Phazon Metroid, actually. It's a little too similar to normal Metroids for me to like ignore the potential implications of that. Also, Dark Samus has absolutely fucked this place up completely and turned it into her own. Wee. Leviathan womb, by the way. This is where some Leviathans are born. Ew. What the fuck is that? Wait, that's the little parasite in the fucking menu. Where'd he go? Oh. Ow, fucking prick. How that one didn't grapple onto me is a mystery. There we go. Oh my god! Okay, was that necessary? No. Did it look cool? Absolutely. Also, technology on the planet? Why is there a metal door? Why did... Actually, I know exactly why. I don't know why I'm asking that ahead of time. There is something here that was stolen. What the fuck? The first phase of the final fight. It's a very interesting final fight. Oh, actually, I was reminded of something. Oh, well, I guess cutscene real quick. Dark Samus aura farms just as much as Samus does. You cannot tell me. I just noticed a little detail, just kind of like confirming something that we went over before. And I just want to bring it up because I noticed that it's like... Is it here? It'll be here, right? Oh. Creatures. Space pirate, maybe? Aha! Aha, here we go. The devs knew what I was after! Yes! Anyways. I'm completely hinged insane. Okay. Ugh. Ow, fuck. You know what that kind of reminds me of, actually? That dash kind of reminds me of some enemies from Remnant 2. One of the bosses. This is the final fight. Our stolen boy! The Aurora unit that was kidnapped! This might be a little tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Just because the mouse aim, I can't lock on and aim with the mouse, unfortunately. Ow. What are you laughing at? Give him back! I said it'd be tricky, not that it'd be hard. Look, already halfway done. Just 2 more of those and we're good to go. See, that's not that bad. Using Galactic Federation and Space Pirate technology, by the way. Actually insane. Dark Samus just fucking ripped everybody off. Ow! Oh my god. Almost there. Just 1 more. As long as I don't get shot up with the purple laser again, I'll be like plenty safe. Woo! Just 1 more, please. You bitch. Oh! God, I love the Viper Beam! Ah, yes, the actual final stage. And the music actually starts to get hyped now. Okay. Oh my god, the frame rate! What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Oh my fucking god, dude. Please don't use the under turret. That's the only one I beg you not to use. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that. Ah, it hurts. Oh, you fucker. The lag attack, I'm actually getting, like, lag grenaded, bro. That's it. We're good. Oh, we're good. Emulator lag switch. One downside to what just happened. Yes, Dark Samus exploded, but corpse. I assume this means she stays dead, but you know. I can only hope Dark Samus is dead at this point, because, like, we've killed the Metroid Prime so many well, Dark Samus at this point, because the Metroid Prime and Dark Samus are technically different, since stolen Samus DNA it caused it to evolve and whatever.
It's accelerating. The planet's going to explode. Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here.
So no one's gonna question what happened to Samus. No one's gonna try to get her out. Planet exploded once again. Phase gone. Only took 3 games, baby.
Damage reports coming in. We've lost 37% of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed
It was a bad planet. It can rest in piss for all we care.
The crisis is over.
What about Samus?
Negative, sir. No contact.
And back to the regular suit, baby.
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
I'm a little sad that we didn't get to run away out of phase, but given like the environment they gave us to get into it, it makes sense. Thumbs up. I want to tab out to type in my thumbs up too, but it'll make the emulator lag, and given what's happened, I'm inclined to not want that again. We lost everyone. Actually, just chilling in Elysia. Or at least, presumably, Elysia. Yeah, it's Elysia. Alright! That's pretty good. We finished Metroid's Prime 1 through 3 before I took my week-long break. So that's perfect. I get to take a break tomorrow. I don't have to stream. On my literal last day before my flight down. As much as I would like to do something tomorrow, I'm just gonna hold myself until Prime 4 streams start. I'm going to try to stream while I'm down with family for the Christmas break. I can't make any promises that I'll be able to, so bare minimum, expect me to not be able to stream for 1 week. Absolute maximum, it won't be until January 5th. Yeah, it's a little long, but it's 2 weeks. I think we can handle 2 weeks, right? Worst case scenario is 2 weeks. So, yeah. That was Primes 1 through 3, literally my childhood. You'll definitely see me soon. It's just a matter of whether it's 1 week or 2 weeks. And I can't wait to start Prime 4 either way, so... You know... Again, as much as I can trash on Prime 3 for being the most linear... And for, like... the fetch quest section and a few other things, I do think Prime 3 had a lot going for it regarding gameplay. Mechanically, it was the most interesting, I think, save for the fact that you couldn't switch beams. There's a narration at the end.
Has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
What the fuck? I don't remember that at all. But that's interesting. That narration kind of says... the Phazon gone, I guess? Oh yeah, so the one thing that we don't see... Troy Baker is in this? Was he run this? Maybe. What's it called? Yeah, so the one thing that we don't see here, because I didn't 100%, is at the end of everything, you would see a ship following Samus's. At first, some people thought it was like Dark Samus's ship because the colors are kind of similar, but the design is the Delano 7, which is Silux's ship, which hints at Prime 4 being Silux, and Galactic Federation Force does the same thing. So, like, if Prime 4 didn't have Silux, I'm pretty sure everybody would have, like, actually nailed Retro Studios to a cross. Is there no way to skip, like, to the end of the credits? No? Bruh. Bilingual product specialist. Interesting. Secret final boss, the credits, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't get on that, like, after credits scene, because, obviously, not 100%, so it doesn't matter. It's near all over again. But yeah, Prime 3 is cool. I genuinely don't think I'd give Prime 3 anything under under a 7 out of 10, especially as a Metroid game. Special thanks to Reggie Fils-Aimé. He's been in... Oh yeah, that's right. Wii era. Okay, the credits aren't that long. Like, compared to a lot of modern games, the credits aren't that long. And then we should be back to the main menu. Oh, nope. Mission complete. Neat! Hyper mode difficulty unlocked. Using save now, we'll finish this game when you... Yep, save. Alright! That's Primes 1 through 3. I can't wait to get started on 4, so I will leave it there for today. As per usual, matane minasan. Thank you guys for being in chat and joining me on this trip. It's still not over, so I'll be back soon. Oyasumi.